Good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Garnet Sports Network. My name is Jacob Brady, joining you live here from Clothier Field Stadium on the campus of Swarthmore College as we prepare for Game 3 of the 22nd Annual Garnet Alumni Classic. It will be played here between the Rosemont College Ravens and the Arcadia University Knights. Arcadia took on the host team, Swarthmore, in the opening game of the tournament yesterday at 1 o'clock. Ended up losing 3-2. Game wasn't quite as close as that score might appear. Arcadia was able to get a consolation goal in the final 10 seconds of the second half, and their first goal, their opener, came, I believe, in the final minute of the first half as well, and took a spectacular diving header by Haroun Abdullahi to get that goal for them. That he seems to have been rewarded for that performance yesterday with a spot in the starting lineup. He started off the bench yesterday, but you can see him there, number 4, right at midfield for Arcadia. Arcadia wearing the whites, Rosemont the blacks. Rosemont struggled yesterday in their game against Alvernia, ended up losing 5-0, and they opened the game with an own goal from Will Beamer in the first 5 minutes as he tried to chip it over the back line and instead put it over his goalie and right into the goal, and the goals kept coming for Alvernia after that as they ultimately won 5-0. So Rosemont trying to rebound from that performance. One thing we saw yesterday is that Rosemont, they were from their midfielders, they were able to get balls forward and get penetration. They just couldn't finish, and they lacked intent inside the attacking third. They could get the ball inside, but once it was there, couldn't really do much with it. They have some changes to their forwards, most notably Alioune Sai, a senior forward, into the starting lineup, number 7. See him as the farthest to the left, wearing a black jersey on your screen. We'll see if maybe he can add some life to this Rosemont offense as they tried to get their first win of the season. Beamer passing it out of his own end along the far touchline. Pass to the middle, was looking for Beamer there as he's come forward. Passes into Sai, trying to flick him to himself inside the box, and it's played out the side. It'll be a throw-in for Rosemont deep inside Arcadia territory. Not a place that they spent much time yesterday. Popped up off the head of Alex Ho and out of bounds, so that'll go back to Alvernia. Rosemont really struggled to maintain possession, especially past midfield yesterday, as Sai pressures goalie Jake Verado for Arcadia. Forward trying to run onto it is Josh DeWicki, but can't quite get there as Verado grabs it again. Roll it out to Brian Reyes, senior captain. Throws up near midfield. Flicked up into the air by Tittlemeyer. Now Reyes trying to get free. Here's Tittlemeyer trying to make a spin around Ho, but he stands strong there. And this will roll back to Verado again, who has to get rid of it quickly with Sai being aggressive up there. You can see as well at Rosemont making some changes to their formation. Will Beamer, who was playing at center back yesterday, has moved up into the midfield, perhaps because of those gaffes as part of that back line yesterday. Ball is forward to Thomas Hoy. Looking for space. He'll pass it off to the side. The far touch line, and they'll pass back to Adenigan. Now stepping up and looking long for Keegan Bauer. Bauer trying to cross it, nobody there. Abdullahi was at the far side of the box, but nowhere near enough power on that cross from Bauer. So Gonzalez grabs it. Pretty strong leg. Heavy collision there between Beamer and Adenigan. And the whistle will blow. Free kick for Rosemont. Be taken by Josh Mason. Chipped up into the box. Well-placed kick, but nobody from Rosemont in position underneath it. Alex Honau side of the box, heads it forward, and Adenigan clears it out the side. Throw for Rosemont, taken by Nick Tortorella. Long throw into the box, but Adenigan is there. Strong header, but out the back from Alex Mowry. So a goal kick for Arcadia. And you can see early on here already that Rosemont is doing a much better job with controlling that ball inside the attacking third and generating opportunities in the 18. Haven't been able to put any shots on target quite yet, but you imagine if you spend most of your time in the game in a dangerous area, you eventually expect that some opportunities will open up. Abdullahi controls off the chest, far sideline. Pass into the middle. Here goes Tittlemeyer. Off to Hoy. Keegan Bauer trying to make a run, but no passing lane. O'Connor decides to try it from long range and shoots well wide. It'll be goal kick for Rosemont. Abdullahi gets it to Tittlemeyer. Bauer trying to make the run again. Chipped up, but Gonzalez is there, right into his hands. Josh Mason. Sent back to the goalie and cleared away. Beamer trying to run forward, but Adenigan able to take it away from him. And now Reyes all the way down the field. Mason heads forward, but he'll settle for Hoy. And too far ahead for Keegan Bauer. Tortorella the throw-in. Reyes will watch it go out of bounds, and he'll take the throw for Arcadia. Looking up the sideline, Tittlemeyer leaves it off for Bauer. Nobody there for him, so he'll keep it for himself. Mason pushes it out of bounds. Another throw for Arcadia. B. O'Connor, deep inside Rosemont territory. And we have little bit of a commotion down there inside the box. There might have been some jostling as Denigan, the center back, coming all the way up on these opportunities inside Arcadia territory. We saw inside Rosemont territory. Denigan able to get the head on it. Left off. Here's O'Connor. Chips it up. Keegan Bauer is there, but over his head. Bauer saves it. Abdullahi trying to get onto it. Still Abdullahi shot. What a save by Gonzalez. Tittlemeyer trying to get the rebound. Not able to. Abdullahi almost a chance there, but it was a nice reflex save by Grant Gonzalez. Tittlemeyer. Here's O'Connor. And Tittlemeyer is offsides. Flag is up. Referee hasn't seen it. So play will go on. Aliun Sai trying to get free, but Denigan is there. Reyes. Sai got a touch on Josh Dewicki. Not happy with him there as Dewicki had a clear path. Cleared away and out of bounds for an Arcadia throw. A little bit of a misplay there from O'Connor as he puts it too far behind Lankow. Pass all the way back to Gonzalez. No pressure on him as Bauer and Abdullahi happy to sit back. Beamer. Side trying to get it forward, but Lankow there defensively. Denigan now. And here comes Hoy with some space to run. Reyes catches up to it. Hoy to Tittlemeyer. A little bit of a push there, but no call. Dewicki, run off the ball by Hoy. Pass over to Lankow. Now O'Connor. Looking long, Abdullahi controls with the touch off his chest. Abdullahi and Josh Mason does a good job defensively. Clear that away. O'Connor now back to Logan Stafford. Here's Lankow. Bauer trying to make a run. Ball not quite enough on it. As Tortorella clears. Stafford. Now Lankow slips on his own ball, and here's Dewicki along with Sai. Dewicki's going to keep it for himself, but a nice play once again by Ayo Denigan. Now Lankow coming upfield, and Hoy can't control. Give the throw to Rosemont. Tortorella right by his bench. Takes a long run forward, headed by Reyes out of bounds. Sai fighting for it, but Hoy takes it away. Trying to get it out of his own end with the pressure from Sai. Keegan Bauer pushes it up ahead and now chases after. And a bad pass there from Will Beamer, which will roll all the way out the other side for a throw-in for Arcadia. Tried to go quickly and get it to Bauer. Headed up. Abdullahi fighting for it. There's O'Connor, tries to rip one. O'Connor will take the throw as Denigan once again comes up. A little bit over his head. Popped up again. Bauer fighting for it. Gonzalez comes out. Hoy trying for the volley, but could not stay on top of it. 3 shots now for Arcadia. Only 1 for Rosemont. Couple nice saves that Grant Gonzalez has made so far. Also that time defensively coming off his line to punch that ball out of danger off of Denigan's head. Line drive kick. Hoy is there. Beamer heads forward. Sai trying to control amid a sea of white jerseys. And now Reyes coming up field trying to play through Abdullahi. Tittlemeyer. Chipped up looking for Bauer. Tries to dive for it. He was offsides as it was. Be a free kick from inside the 18 for Rosemont. DeWicki taking it off the foot of Hoy, and now Sai plays in DeWicki. Here he is side of the box fighting with Reyes, cleared away. And DeWicki a little slow, back to his feet. Here's Denigan. Reyes right at midfield to Hoy. Now Bauer trying to curl it into Abdullahi, but Mason is there, but Abdullahi back to it. Here he goes. He's got Tittlemeyer and Bauer ahead of him. Lays it off for O'Connor, trying for the give and go. Plays it through, but can't quite catch up as it rolls all the way back to Gonzalez. Short kick, but it'll roll all the way into Arcadia territory. It'll be another throw-in for Reyes, right near midfield. Generously creeping up the line. Beamer back to Mason. Bauer loses his footing. Berndelmeyer plays it forward. Abdullahi on the chase. Cleared away. Berndelmeyer, however, gets the head on. Did look like Tittlemeyer handled that in a fight with Mason. Some aggressive contact there. Will be a free kick for Rosemont. And Gonzalez will push his men up. His kick will roll out the side. Force a throw-in for Arcadia deep inside their own territory. Reyes trying to work it up the line. Bauer fighting for possession with Beamer. Now Reyes gets it to Tittlemeyer. And here comes the counter from Arcadia. Abdullahi trying to dribble through traffic, taken away from him by Beamer. Now here comes Rosemont. DeWicki brings it back into the path of Beamer. Now here's Sy. Good up the sideline. It's taken away from him by Berndlmeyer. Kept in by Tortorella along the near touchline, just by the Arcadia bench. Mason now. And led back into the hands of Jake Verado. Denigan now coming upfield. Goes to Lankow. Tried to chip it up to Abdullahi. A little bit off target there. Another throw for Rosemont. Rosemont seeming to have tightened up defensively from yesterday. Don't see some of those giveaways inside their own end and the dangerous passes that we saw out of them yesterday. Ball back in the hands of Verado. He tattoos that ball. Chipped up in the air by O'Connor. Can't get back to his own ball. But now with Hoy. Here's Tittlemeyer out wide. Bauer trying to time his run. Taken off his foot, however, by Tortorella. Ho. Here's Beamer. Reyes to Bauer. And Mason commits the foul as he ran into the back of Bauer there. Taken quickly. O'Connor the shot. Well high. Arcadia trying to go quickly there before Rosemont players could track back on defense, but put well over the crossbar that time by O'Connor. Be another goal kick for Grant Gonzalez. Head down, now here's Hoy. Lankow into the middle. Good flick to O'Connor. Berndlmeyer to Abdullahi. So O'Connor tried to chip it back to him, so it'll play it out wide. Tittlemeyer control, side of the 18. Looks one in. Bauer, just over the crossbar. Bauer claiming that he got pushed from behind there, looking for the penalty call, but referee not granting it. It's Bauer not, in spite of what he perceived to be a foul, not off target by much. Rosemont trying to get out of their own end now. Up the sideline to Good. There he is sprinting. Crosses in looking for Sy. Got it off his head, and Reyes heads out of danger. Tittlemeyer trying to get the counter going. Here's O'Connor trying to play in Bauer. Can't quite get the controlling touch, and Mason does enough to get his body in the way and prevent a clean run from Bauer. Another goal kick. Short kick that time. Roll out of bounds right near midfield. Arcadia throw. First in Arcadia substitution. They bring on Brandon Pryor, senior midfielder. Be led out of bounds by Hogan. Gonzalez will place it again on his 6-yard box. Out of bounds at the far touchline. Rosemont makes their first sub now as Timothy Rayners comes on. He was their highest goal scorer last season, and he will replace Alex Ho. Perhaps Rosemont trying to generate some more offense here towards the end of the first half, as they have played quite well defensively, or at least limited their mistakes defensively and kept them in the game so far. Just haven't been able to generate attacking opportunities in a while. Here's Lankow, plays it out wide. Brundlemeyer. Stafford. Out wide, and Abdullahi just a little bit of a mental lapse there as he did not run after that ball well within his reach. Reyes trying to head it forward towards Abdullahi. Pryor. Heading into the air, Bauer. And offsides is the call. So Gonzalez once again pushes men up the field as he tries to generate something off of this free kick. But Arcadia quickly back on the counter. Cutting in is Pryor trying to play in Abdullahi, who is offsides. Denigan. Tortorella pops it up. Pass back to Denigan. Taking off Soot, trying to play forward for Cy. Too far for him and played back to Verado. Not able to keep it in was Brandon Pryor along the far touchline. Be a Rosemont throw. That'll go out of bounds this time for an Arcadia throw. So they'll make a number of subs. Alexander Kitchnicki, who started yesterday's game, Shade Foreman, and Zach Runkle. It was Foreman who assisted Abdullahi's goal yesterday. And he finally takes the pitch with 15 minutes left to play in the first half. Oh, into the hands of Grant Gonzalez as Kitchnicki looked to go overhead on his first touch of the game. Rainers. Back to him, trying to get through Berndelmeyer. Referee will stop play, and that's a foul on Rosemont. Kitchnicki has it taken away by Cy, but then gets it back. Pryor trying to do the give and go that time with Kitchnicki. Couldn't connect. Didn't get enough on that second ball. Crosses in from Good. Nobody on the other end for Rosemont. Tortorella gets it back. He'll take a shot well wide. So a goal kick for Verado. Reyes forced to chase it back with DeWicki on him. Back in the corner, and DeWicki pulls him down. So Arcadia will get the free kick. Far sideline and played ahead. Tittlemeyer onside. And there's the whistle as Kitchnicki had his feet taken out from under him. Pardon me, it's actually Zach Runkle down there. So it'll be a free kick right from the edge of the 18-yard box. This is a dangerous position. We saw it was Alvernia score a goal from right about there, but on the other side of the box yesterday off a direct free kick. And we also saw Swarthmore get a goal. It is a direct shot, deflected, out the back. It'll be a corner. Yesterday in the first game, we saw Swarthmore generate a goal by winning a free kick right at the edge of the penalty area, and then there was a handball on the ensuing set piece inside the box, resulting in a penalty, which they converted. Chipped up to the back post. That did go out of bounds, and Gonzalez went down hard. And a yellow card shown to Io Adenigan for that contact inside the goalie box. It does seem that Gonzalez is all right, so set up for the goal kick. Ball too far out of bounds for Rosemont, but a number of subs for Arcadia. Connor Wright, Devin Rosser, and Zach Fareno all making their way onto the pitch. Go back to Rosemont. Another throw in for Tortorella. Unable to clear it. Beamer takes a shot. Couldn't get much power on, and Verado takes it away, trying to get the counter going. With that punt, said it'll roll out of bounds. Shade Foreman, the throw to Kuchnicki. Here's Tittlemeyer. O'Connor was trying to make a run. And contact there from Connor Wright earns a whistle. Ahead from Hogan. He was looking for DeWicki. Ended up in the hands of Verado instead. Tattoos that ball once again. Will roll out of bounds. Arcadia throwing deep inside Rosemont territory. First, a substitution. Kenneth Marchman, sophomore forward from Berwick, Pennsylvania. Long throw into the box, trying to get underneath. And a little bit of a misfire there from Marshman. And it'll go out of bounds off the head of O'Connor. Goal kick for Rosemont. Gonzalez boots it away. Tortorella with the head on. Side trying to get underneath, but cleared away by Wright. Out of bounds, apparently last touched by Devin Rosser. Arcadia holding the advantage in shots 8-3, and shots on target 3-1, but they have not been able to slip anything past Grant Gonzalez so far today. So we are down to just about the final 5 minutes of this first half. Mason hands it away. Foul is committed by Shade Foreman. Set up a Rosemont free kick. Big kick from Gonzalez all the way into the Arcadia 18. Still on the edge of it, and now Rosser gets it out of danger. A little bit too strong there. Roll out of bounds. Bren Pryor goes down, but no whistle. Here's Beamer. Into the path of Sy. Be a throw-in for Tortorella. Headed back, but out of bounds. Is the call there that Verado handled that while the ball was still in bounds? I believe that's what it is. It'll set up a corner kick for Rosemont. Take it short to Good. And Wright able to take it away. And here he comes trying to lead the counter. He'll just try to chip Gonzalez there. He was able to get back to his knock that ball away. Here's Rosser. Kuchnicki. Crosses in, looking for Kuchnicki. Gonzalez might have gotten a hand on it. Knock it away. Tortorella. Some contact there. As Kitchenicki went down hard. It'll be a throw-in. Very nearly at the end line for Arcadia. O'Connor looking for right at the near post, headed back. Now cleared away from the 18. Out of bounds, it'll go back to Arcadia. Out of bounds, throw-in for Arcadia. Taken by O'Connor. Right again, setting up. And the near post deflected, but easily handled by Gonzalez.
10, 9, 8,
and the clock
6,
counts down these final few seconds.
2, 1.
And time will expire here in the first half. It's a 0-0 tie in this third game of the 22nd annual Garnet Alumni Classic. And we'll take the break at the half. My name is Jacob Brady. What a save by Gonzalez. Tittlemeyer trying to get the rebound. Not able to. Abdul. We're just about ready for second half action here between Arcadia and Rosemont in the third game of the 22nd Annual Garnet Alumni Classic. Jacob Brady here, joining you from the press box at Clothier Stadium as Arcadia prepares for the kickoff of the second half. 0-0 is the score, but it has been Arcadia that has dominated offensively so far, holding an edge in shots 10-4, shots on goal 5-1. But Grant Gonzalez having a much better game than he did yesterday against Alvernia, making 5 saves so far, including a couple of pretty nice ones. And he has helped Rosemont stay in this game. We've been able to get penetration at times behind the Arcadia backline, just haven't been able to put very much on frame. That's been their biggest issue so far, but Arcadia, I'm sure, would like to start off the second half by breaking things open. Keegan Bauer, Abdullahi trying to get underneath. After Bauer's shot got deflected, collision between Gonzalez and Bauer. I'll go out the back. Corner kick for Arcadia early on. Bauer nearly managed to take out Gonzalez and force the ball in the process, but it was cleared off the line. So Abdullahi the shot. Not off by much there. So Gonzalez will have the goal kick. Taken away by Lankow. Deflected out of bounds off of Good, so Berndlmeyer will take the throw-in. Shot in towards Bauer. Tittlemeyer trying to get back to it. Connor a little bit errant there, but Logan Stafford in position. O'Connor trying to get around the edge. Torrell takes it away from him, but then taken away once again by Arcadia. Not able to keep it in Stafford. Set up a far sideline throw for Tortorella. It's a generous couple steps up. Alex Ho can't keep it in. Here's Reyes. Now here's Bauer running in behind. One major change for Arcadia. Io Denigan is not in this game to start off the second half, sitting on a yellow card. Perhaps that's why he's been pulled at least to start the second half. He was very good defensively for the Knights in that first half, so we'll see if that change might help Rosemont generate some offense. Crossfired. And that will be just off. Gonzalez takes the goal kick short to Mason. Hogan. Berndlemeyer. I'll pass it back. Stafford going the field. Abdullahi trying to get it down. And Tortorella and O'Connor fighting for it. Now here's Abdullahi. He gets it back. He's got some space to work. Gets it to Tittlemeyer. Here's Tittlemeyer. Not sure if that ball just got away from him. Set up another goal kick for Rosemont. Gonzalez sends away. Played back to Verado. Gets rid of it. Maybe we get to Pryor. Deflected out. Last touched by Amir Payton. Here's O'Connor now. Tittlemeyer. Too far behind on that ball. Trying to play through DeWicki, but nothing there. Lankow able to find Pryor. Here's Pryor, now gets it out wide. Crosses in. Abdullahi trying to put a head on. That'll settle for Tortorella, and he'll try to take out of his own end. Cleared away by Gonzalez, well out of bounds. Throw for Arcadia, right in your midfield. Passes in behind, beautifully placed ball for Berndlemeyer. He crosses it. Bauer is there. Oh, what a save by Gonzalez. And cleared away. Arcadia throwing another fantastic save by Grant Gonzalez. His reflexes have proved up to the test today. Bauer trying to get underneath inside the 18. Cleared away. Wanted a hand, it looks like, called. Here's Reyes from midfield. Doesn't like what he sees. Passes back to Stafford. Rosemont, trying to increase their pressure on that Arcadia back line. Bauer spinning onto his right foot. Tries curling in. Abdullahi touches it, and Gonzalez wraps it up. Chipped up for Pryor. Here he is coming behind. Gonzalez going to come out. Ball will go out the back. Be a corner kick for Arcadia. Pushed back out wide to Tittlemeyer. Crossed in towards a clump of white jerseys. Nobody, however, able to make contact. Rosemont looking to go on the break, but no way we'll get there. Here's Rosser. And a wrap up there between Sy and Stafford. Flag is up as Abdullahi was offsides. O'Connor gets it to Tittlemeyer. Out wide again to Pryor. Bauer making a run. That's beautifully crossed in towards Abdullahi, but couldn't make great contact off the head. Into the path of Abdullahi. Here he is again, cutting in, shoots and scores! Haroon Abdullahi. His second goal of the season and his first today. Finally puts Arcadia on the board with their 16th shot of the game. Now I'm amazed by that run from Abdullahi because there was just nobody trying to defend him. He had more or less a clear run right through the 18 with the ball at his feet, found the angle that he wanted, and ripped it into the top corner. That's just a defensive breakdown from Rosemont there because there should have been somebody marking him. So Rosemont now playing from a deficit. I've been unable to generate a shot so far in this second half. We're about 12 minutes and change in. Now their task just got that much harder, trying to play out of a 1-0 deficit. And you imagine that gives Arcadia some confidence that finally one of those shots was able to beat Grant Gonzalez. Will Beamer able to keep it in. Now into the path of Pryor. Abdullahi trying to time his run. Pryor wasn't looking at him. Tittlemeyer now. Loses his footing and now cleared out the side. Brundlemeyer trying to get the cross in. It's thought it was touched by Tortorella. Still picked up by Grant Gonzalez. Beamer's got it. He's moved back into that center back position where we saw him yesterday. Rosser trying to find Bauer, too much on it. Here's good. Aliunsai tries to fire the cross. Gets deflected by Berndlmeyer, and he gets rid of it upfield. Tittlemeyer. Nice job to get it, and then plays in Keegan Bauer. Here comes Bauer. Good save by Gonzalez. Bauer able to keep it in back across goal mouth. Abdullahi can't get to it. But a great job by Gonzalez, knowing when to come off his line and take that ball away from Bauer, who could not quite get enough float on it to chip it over Gonzalez. Duncan O'Connor lifting it into Tittlemeyer. Across the middle, O'Connor finds some room. Just over. And Kaczynski will make his way on for Arcadia. He'll replace Brandon Pryor. Goal kick secured by Tittlemeyer. Here's Kaczynski. And Kaczynski played in by Tittlemeyer. Fires it across, and Tortorella clears over. Nearly had an own goal there, like we saw yesterday. But it will be a corner for Arcadia. Zipped in, but it's a black jersey on the other end of it. Rosser. Stafford keeps it in. Abdullahi offsides. Tortorella dancing through, trying to get it ahead to Sai. Tortorella clears it ahead, but Lankow able to get it. Tittlemeyer back into the path of Lankow. Lifts it up for Kaczynski along the near touchline. Kaczynski trying to dance in on Amir Payton. Fires one across. Bauer unable to redirect it on frame. And the linesman signals for a goal kick. Number of substitutions for both teams. Out of bounds for a Rosemont throw-in. And Tortorella came a good 15 yards up from where that ball went out of bounds. More conservative with his run-up that time. Oh, Reyes just missed it as it'll go all the way back to Jake Verado. Reyes a little slow to get up. Kuchnicki trying to control. But give and go. Shot for O'Connor. Blocked by Gonzalez. Here's O'Connor again trying to get to it. Keeps it into the hands of Gonzalez. Here's Jacob Klump just subbed on. Aliun Sai now down in the corner. Cross is there, but Verado makes the catch. Shade Foreman fighting to get onto this ball. It's back through the area, but Jacob Klump there clears it away. Here comes Tittlemeyer. Plays it back to Berndelmeyer. Looks crossfield. Rosser is there. Here's Rosser. Nobody on the other end of that. And we will have a little hydration break down on the field, and we'll take the short break with them. About ready to restart things after that hydration break. Jacob Brady on the call here from Clothier Field in this game between Arcadia University Knights and the Rosemont College Ravens on GSN. And And we'll get things started with a Grant Gonzalez goal kick. Arcadia was finally able to break through a few minutes before this break, with Haroun Abdullahi scoring after making a run with the ball at his feet, almost completely unmarked, into the box and firing a shot into the top corner past Gonzalez. It was their 19th shot of the game when it finally went in. So Grant Gonzalez, having done a good job in goal today, having made 9 saves. Another dangerous cross through the box, but nobody from Arcadia able to get onto it. And just over the end line as Bernalmeyer tried to make something of that ball. Beamer has to play it back to his goalie. Arcadia coming out aggressive. Their strength renewed perhaps by that water. Alley inside, flag stays down. A chance perhaps to tie things up. There's the cross. And Devin Ross are able to get enough of a touch on it to prevent Rayners from connecting. So it will be a corner, however, for Rosemont, and a chance to tie this game in the 68th minute. Lifted up, headed by Rayners. Out of bounds. Rosemont throw. Tortorella will take it. O'Connor with the outlet to get the counter going. Passes ahead to Kenneth Marshman. Marshman trying to break through, takes a shot. Misses high. Substitution for Arcadia as Colin Lankow comes on.
For Arcadia, number 25, Colin Lankow.
Lifted across. Here's Kichnicki. Trying to spin back. Klump able to take it away from him defensively, but Tittlemeyer is there to save it. Kichnicki across the top of the box. Beamer, however, takes it and leads it forward for Rayners. Rosser to Tittlemeyer. Head Kichnicki trying to make a run. Kichnicki fighting with Beamer for it. It'll go out of bounds for a goal kick, but a yellow card in the process shown to Alex Mowry. Bernalmare mistake their side trying to get through. And they say it's last touched by Cy. Foul called. Free kick for Arcadia. Take it sideways to Rosser. Sent across. Unable to save it was... I believe that's Pryor. Sent all the way back to Verado. Long ball up ahead. Abdullahi coming forward. Contact there, no call. To the amazement of the Arcadia coach. Give another goal kick to Rosemont. Beamer tried to take the free kick quickly, but was called back by the referee. Great ball looking for Kenneth Marchman, but couldn't quite find its way through. Alioune Sai. Nice move, gets it down to the corner, and this corner was deflected. Perhaps not, as it's called a goal kick. Cleared out of bounds. Pryor's got it near the side of the box. Tries to get the cross in just too high for Marshman. Coming forward is Stafford, save it in, takes a shot right at the chest of Gonzalez. Parado gets rid of it. Pryor trying to get underneath. Beamer's pass, however, goes to Berndelmeyer. Here's Tittlemeyer to Marshman. Trying to cut in on his right foot. Shot is deflected. Berndelmeyer. Nobody on the other end of that one. Keegan Bauer coming back on. As Marshman makes way for him. Time will stop as we seem to have an injury to Josh Mason. We'll take a short break. Berndelmeyer forward. He's going to let Pryor try and chase. Cleared out the side, however, by Rayners. With the head. Sent back down. Bauer is going to try and chase, but into the hands of Gonzalez. Berndelmeyer able to tip it back to Reyes. Boots it away. Go all the way back off the head of Tortorella. Beamer, chased by Bauer, has to get it back to Gonzalez, and he's able to get rid of it. Hoy. Whistle blows as another Rosemont player is down. It's Alex Mowry, and he'll make his way off the pitch. Jacob Klump will replace him. Zach Runkle will come on as well for Arcadia. Starting to get a little bit overcast overhead, giving the players probably some much needed shade. Weather right now about 82 degrees. Partly cloudy. Humidity only about 44%, so not the worst conditions. Rain's supposed to hold off until tomorrow. Here comes Abdullahi on the counter, crossing it in. O'Connor. Heavy touch a little bit into Gonzalez, and might have caught in the foot there as Gonzalez grabbed that ball. He went sprawling. Abdullahi up ahead. Bauer's going to chase. Bauer takes the shot. Gonzalez forced to tip it behind. Set up another corner for Arcadia. Their fourth of the game. Now Zach Fareno comes onto the pitch. Lift into the air, but Gonzalez makes the catch. His throw is intercepted by Stafford, but it gets away from him out of bounds. Be a throw for Rosemont. Klump makes the turn. It goes back to Reyes. Lankow leaves it to Berndlmeyer. And now here comes the cross. O'Connor, the shot well over. Way too far underneath that ball. All the way back to Reyes. Oh, he lets it get away. Sai. Just wide. Reyes a little bit lax there, and Aliun Sai had an open goal and just shot it wide. Played out of bounds by Tortorella. That'll be a throw-in for Arcadia. O'Connor almost got it, but now it settles for Klump. Quick restart for Rosemont. Klump loses it. Looking long for Bauer is Chris Boyd. Klump, good turn to chase Boyd off of it. Here comes Tortorella with Abdullahi. Boyd looking for Bauer once again. Beamer is in position. Plays it out the side. Arcadia looking for that long throw into the box as Bauer and Abdullahi are there. Throw at Gonzalez, however. Whistle blows. Free kick for Rosemont. Into the final 3 minutes and change of this game, and Rosemont seeing if they can come back from this 2-goal deficit. Go push more or less everybody forward and let Gonzalez take this goal kick from nearly midfield. Headed away. Shot saved. Josh DeWicki trying to cut the deficit to 1, but Verado says no. Here's Berndelmeyer. Way too much on that cross. Chipped up and out by DeWicki. Throw from Berndelmeyer. Keegan Bauer trying to chase. And he commits the foul on Hogan. Tortorella will take this free kick. Over the head of Klump. That's picked up by Verado.
1 minute remaining in the second half.
Down to the final minute of this game. I imagine that at this point Arcadia will hold on to win. O'Connor trying to pass in Abdullahi. Just wide. Abdullahi trying to get the brace. Just couldn't quite curl that back to the back post. Ball out of bounds. It'll be an Arcadia throw-in.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that will end this game. It's a 2-0 win for Arcadia as they advance to 1-1 on the season. Rosemont falls to 0-2. Goals from Harun Abdullahi and Keegan Bauer. Their second each of the season, after each scoring yesterday as well. Coming up later on the Garnet Sports Network at 4 o'clock, it will be the de facto title game of this tournament as Swarthmore and Alvernia play. Both of them went 1-0 yesterday, so the winner of that will be the de facto winner of this Garnet Alumni Classic. And then later at 6:30, more women's soccer action as the number 14 ranked Garnet take on Eastern Connecticut State University. We hope you tune in then. My name is Jacob Brady, signing off.